Hello, guys. Welcome back to AWMFX. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, no matter where you are. Hopefully, you guys out there are doing great, earning a lot of money from the market, and of course, taking great care of your health. All right, so today I will share something quite interesting with you guys. All right, so it's a combination of a lot different movement, all based on supply and demand that I've shared previously. All right, so of course, I did share, or should I say, I did ask the question actually in my Facebook page. All right, I will come up with a lot of questions just to get you guys thinking about how to identify QML. Right, so it's easier for me to do it this way. All right, sometimes I will be a little bit busy making videos such like this for you guys. So I'll you ask the question, and of course I will give you the answers. Okay. So please do follow my Facebook page, right, with the same name, AWM Effects. Right. So basically, what is it? I asked about this movement right here. It's all on Go. Right. So the Go have a very big movement. All right. After the FOMC announcement, after the NFP. All right. So the week after that, I mean, it was last week. So we have an extreme huge movement towards the upside. So it's a combination of a lot of price action based on supply and demand, right? So this is the arrow that I'm showing. So first of all, we talk about the first type of setups, all right? So one thing you need to identify, sometimes there is a problem with a lot of people, all right? They will only look at a small pictures, or maybe because of they are using just the phone, or should I say, they don't have a mindset for looking at everything. All right. So it's very difficult for you to trade that way. You need to have a good mindset to look at everything. Okay. So first of all, we look at the movement. We look at the movement. All right. The big picture movement. All right. So in M15, what do we have? Actually, in fact, we have something we call it as a RBS. I've mentioned about this type of trades a lot of time before. It's a resistance. You can see there is a huge resistance, right? And then at the break of the resistance, there is a rally, base rally, one of the four kind of supply and demand movement. All right. So this is a demand movement, rally, base rally, and it leaves a very nice, right? It leaves a very nice zone out there. All right. There is a zone. All right. A very, very beautiful zone. So what happened was that the price came into this area and then tap onto it and then move quite a lot. All right. So this is not the first, all right, this is not the end of the whole movement. There's a lot of things that I told you need to see as a combination. All right. So first of all, at the big picture, there is a RBS. All right. So at the lower time frame of this movement, let me go to a replay. All right. So what can you get? You can go to actually small time frame, either 5 minutes or 3 minutes. I have a different kind of movement right there. You can see that the price actually drops a lot. All right, drops a lot. You can see that there is a type of movement. We call it the compression. All right, we call it the compression, where in this sense of movement, there is no longer any much supply zone left. The price itself goes into the supply zone and slowly moving down. Right now, this is where the big pictures comes into play. All right, listen properly. Okay, so most of the time when people are looking at 5 minutes, they saw this compression movement. All right, so they might be thinking, oh, the price will react over here because we have a supply demand zone right there also. All right, we have a demand zone. All right, so a lot of time people will think that, oh, the price might be reacting over here. So this is a very big mistake. All right, why? Because you don't look at the big pictures. Now, I already told you the big pictures. I have a what kind of movement right there? It's a RBS, right? Resistance becomes support movement. So as the price is moving down, you can identify already that this area, all right, this area is not where you should be entering. All right, of course, there is a few movement I mentioned just now, right? So first of all, what I have is a SR flip type of movement right there also, or you can call it another a small time frame of resistance becomes support. All right, resistance becomes support at this first movement towards the upside, and as the price is moving downwards, I have a compression, and almost at the end of a compression, this is something we call as a perfect type of entry, or should I say type of movement. I have a fake out. You can see that the price is making a fake support right there. So it's a compression plus fake out, right? We can call it as a CPLQ, right? CPLQ means that compression is getting liquidity. All right, LQ stands for liquidity. So it's compression and liquidity. So as it's moving or making this kind of setups, the price likely to drop further. All right, drop further, and it came into this zone right here, right, and touch the zone and then move away very, very fast, as you can see right here, right? It moved away very, very fast. Okay, so everything is about combination of movement of different time frame. You need to be aware of that. All right, don't just basically take, or should I say, you just basically just look at one type of movement. End of story. No, 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 no. Not only one type of time frame. No, 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 no. You should be looking at different time frame, different type of analysis, and then look for possibilities. And what I can advise you guys, or should I say, give you a good tips is that uh, if you have some big zone, right? You have big zone, then only go for low time frame. Sometimes at the bigger zone, examples like 1 hour or 30 minutes, your zone is already very firm or very solid. Don't force yourself to go lower time frame, because it's not the way to trade supply and demand. The zone itself is sufficient enough, so that will be it. End of story, right? Unless the zone is extremely huge, then you might go into low time frame. Look out for different type of setup, such like QML, or such like QMTR or IQM, okay, or other type of different setups right there. All right, so hopefully this video explained about the movement, and of course give you some insider tips about how to trade supply and demand. All right, I won't say it's a proper way to trade supply and demand using my method, but I found it very effectively. All right, all right. So if you like the videos that I've shared with you, please do give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. I'll be making a lot more different type of videos explaining different setups to you guys. All right, so see you guys then. Bye.